I hope I'm in focus. Because I've been struggling so hard lately with focusing my freaking camera, but I think I'm focused. I'm not gonna like mess too much with it. Okay. I decided to do a Q&A video just randomly out of the blue. I didn't really think too much about it, but I just went on Snapchat and I was like, ask me questions because I feel like doing a Q&A. And Travis decided to take the girls today because my mom and dad have been in Hawaii for the past like week. So I didn't have a film day this week. And so Travis was like, I'll just take the girls off your hands this weekend and you can film. And so I randomly decided to just film this Q&A video just for fun. I'm doing Snapchat questions and I'm also doing Twitter questions and Facebook questions because I asked on all three of those social media sites. Ugh, I have like hair, you know when your hair like sticks to your lash? I'm gonna put on a little bit of like bright pink lipstick. Okay, so first one. This is from Alexis and she says, I already asked you a question on Facebook, but I wanted to ask another. Which celebrity style would you steal if you had the chance? I hope you answer my question, thanks. Okay, so I thought about this question before actually. I love Gwen Stefani. I think Gwen Stefani has kind of like shaped me as a human in general because I've been a humongous fan of her ever since I was like 12. She's been like that one person in my life where, you know, I just love her. Like I look up to her and I wish I could be her. And I love her like street style. If you look at Gwen pictures, like candid pictures of her, like she has the best style for just like random like street style. I also really like Vanessa Hudgens. She has like a really nice bohemian style, which I really like. So I think I would do like a combination of Gwen Stefani and Vanessa Hudgens, and I think that would be like the perfect combination. This is from Just Kelch. Would you rather your face never age or your body never age? Oh geez. My body. Weird enough as that sounds. I think I don't mind when people look old and like wise. Like I think there's a lot of really beautiful women out there that are really old and have just like the most gorgeous, like old, wise, and beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Like I have seen a lot of women out there that are beautiful with wrinkles, and like I just don't think that an aged face is necessarily like unattractive whatsoever. But I would like to keep like a nice body. I don't know, like I feel like that's a weird question. Like I don't want to like offend anybody. I feel like I'm gonna offend somebody. One thing I do think though when I get older is I'm always gonna have long hair. I see myself never cutting my hair. Like you know how a lot of older women have short hair and they just kind of cut their hair off when they get older? I always feel like I'm gonna have long hair as I age and just have like long gray hair. My grandma actually has really long hair and she's like in her 80s or something, and her hair is still really, really long, and it's really thin, but it's really long, and it's so pretty, and I've always pictured myself to have really long hair, and I think long hair on older people is so pretty. I just think it's so pretty. So, Georgia Alicia. Hi Carah, my question for you is this. If you were told you could take your family on a dream holiday anywhere in the world for free, where would you go and why? Okay, so if I could take my family anywhere for free on holiday, we call it vacation, we don't really call it holiday, but probably Bora Bora. And the reason I say Bora Bora is because I love tropical vacations. I just love them. And April and Justin, I love April and Justin. Me and April have been friends on YouTube for a long time. Her and Justin went to Bora Bora and they said that it was their favorite place that they've ever been. And it's just so beautiful there. Like I would love to go to Bora Bora. I think it would be so much fun. I would also love to go to Japan someday, but I don't know if I'd want to take my kids there because it would be kind of boring for them, but I would love to take me and Travis there. I would also love to take Travis to Europe because I went on like a Mediterranean cruise. We went to like Spain and Italy and Venice and Santorini, like all these different places, and it was so much fun because there was so much artwork, and I think Travis would really like that. But if we're talking more family, I would probably say Bora Bora or Disney World for sure. This is from Kayla Marie. I have a question for your Q&A. Do you and Elena watch/enjoy Dance Moms, and who is your favorite girl on it? Okay, so I used to watch Dance Moms like a couple years ago, and it was when Maddie was like really young. So I don't really watch it now, but if I had to say, I would probably say Maddie just because she seems like the most successful and she's super, super talented and she's so cute and I just love her in like the Sia videos. The reason I don't really like that show is because the dance teacher lady, she just kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I think she's overly mean and she doesn't have to be, you know what I mean? Like I don't like it when people treat others so negatively, and I feel like she's kind of rude, and she doesn't need to be rude, especially to such young girls. Like, I don't know. If you could only use one makeup brand for the rest of your life, what brand would it be? I would probably want to use NYX or Too Faced. I think Too Faced would be also a really, really good brand. I really like Too Faced makeup. I think they come out with really cool products. I like their packaging. I just think Too Faced would be a really cool brand to use. Or Tarte, because I think Tarte is really good and it's really natural, and I just find Tarte to be really awesome makeup. So high-end, I would probably say Tarte or Too Faced, and then for drugstore, I would probably say NYX. Can you go through your hair journey? What's the shortest hair you've ever had? My hair has been like the same my whole entire life, sadly. My shortest, I think, was in high school, and I cut it to like here, probably like my mid-neck, and I used to style it so ugly, and I used to have bangs, and I used to curl my bangs under, so they were like a weenie roll, like we used to call them weenie roll bangs. And then I had like straight hair, and then I like flipped it out right here, so it like flipped out. It was so ugly, but it was kind of like the style back then in like 1999, 2000 era, just like, ugh. So ugly. I don't know why I did that. But that's probably the shortest it's ever been. Other than that, it's always been pretty long. And I've also dyed it like a lot of reds, a lot of blacks. I remember for a really long time, I don't know if I was on YouTube at this time. I don't think I was. But I had platinum blonde bangs. So I had kind of like this purpley colored hair. It was like purpley dark, dark, dark hair. And then I had platinum blonde, like almost white bangs, just like right here, like side swept bangs. And that was probably the craziest hair I ever did. I remember doing like some pink peekaboos for a while, like when I was in beauty school, but for the most part my hair's been really long and pretty simple. What is the #1 tip for getting yourself ready for the day with kids? Do you wake up before your kids? No, I don't. I am the laziest person known to man, and I would never get up before my kids unless like, I don't know, I'm sure that'll change someday when Elena like gets into school and we have to like get her ready and stuff like that. But what's really nice is my makeup section is like right next to where my kids play, so like the playroom. It's in the same room. So when my kids are like playing with all of their toys, I can put my makeup on and get ready for my day. So it actually works out really well. It's almost just like we're going about our regular day. They're playing with all their toys, and I am just applying my makeup and watching them at the same time. So it actually works out really good, and that's why I'm usually like ready and I have makeup on and stuff like that in my videos and in my vlogs and stuff, because it's super, super easy for me to get ready while I'm watching my kids or while they're playing. It's like not a big deal at all. So that's my biggest tip, would be maybe if you have like a makeup room or a place where you do your makeup, maybe you have a vanity in your bedroom, get like a toy box in your room and just fill it with a bunch of toys. And then it's kind of like that special toy box that they can only play with maybe while you're getting ready or something, and it makes it kind of fun that way. What are you the most proud of in your personal life and in your professional life? So as you guys probably know, my professional life is my YouTube channel. I'm very, very proud of it. I'm so happy with my YouTube channel. I love my YouTube channel. I'm passionate about my YouTube channel. Like, my YouTube channel, I am one of those really, really rare, lucky people. I am able to do what I love as a job. Like, I would do this even if it was just a hobby. You know what I mean? So I'm just one of those super, super lucky people, and I am so grateful that I get to do it as my career. It's just something that I'm so passionate about, and it's definitely my biggest success in my professional life, just because I'm so passionate about it that I just love it. It's like my third baby, my YouTube channel. And then in my professional life, or my personal life, probably my children, of course. I think Elena is one of the sweetest, most compassionate and kind little girls you would ever see. The way she treats people, she's just so kind, and I just am so proud of her. Like, sometimes I'm like, how did I raise such a nice little girl? Like, seriously, she's so sweet, and she just shares, and she just is so nice to people, and I just love her so much. And Emery is freaking adorable, and I just can't get over like her little personality. She's such like a little spunky. She has like a little attitude, and she's gonna be one of those really strong-willed people that has like an opinion, and she will tell you like it is. And I'm so proud of my kids. But then I would also probably say, in my past, probably recovering from my eating disorder. And I know that's a really weird one to say because it was a long time ago. It was like 10 years ago, but it was a huge, huge, huge accomplishment, especially then. You know, recovering from an eating disorder and fully recovering and not falling back into it and being really, really strong through the recovery process is really, really hard for somebody with an eating disorder. And I'm so proud of myself for, you know, getting through it and fighting it, and you know, just working through all the emotions that I was feeling and not falling back into it, or, you know, just giving up on it or whatever, but just fully recovering. And I think I'm really proud of myself for that, because not everybody can do that who has eating disorders, and a lot of people suffer for the rest of their lives, and I'm one of those people that don't. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that, and I think it's a really, really good accomplishment. If you could make your own makeup line, what product would you create first? Probably a eyeliner. I love like those pin eyeliners. The one by, somebody's here. I think it's Elena and the girls. Do you want to be in my video?
Out front.
What?
Appa was out front.
He was. Appa! I just put him outside, like not that long ago.
Well, he was just sitting at the front.
I like your lipstick.
Thanks. Come here. So guess who just got home?
Mommy.
You. I missed you. I'm doing a Q&A video. Do you want to answer some questions? Do you have any baby names that you like? What are your favorite names for babies?
Naya.
Naya? That's a pretty name. Look right here. You don't have any boy names that you like? No? Okay. Okay, Karen Medrano asked, will you ever go on vacation to Mexico? Do you like Mexican food? Okay, so I've been to Mexico one time, and I went to Cabo. Yeah, I went to Cabo, and I loved it there. I really, really liked Mexico. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back. It's like one of those things where it's kind of up in the air. I mean, if I end up going back, I do, but I really like Mexican food. It's like one of my favorite foods, like after sushi. But ever since I cut meat out of my diet, I don't find myself, like, there's not a lot of variety when I go to Mexican food. Like, there's beans and rice, obviously, but I love Mexican food. Mexican food is one of those things I really crave when I'm like super hungry, because it's like so filling, and I just love like burritos, and yes, I do love Mexican food. I really, really like Mexican food. And I would say before I cut meat out of my diet, Mexican food was probably one of my favorite types of food. Ma Alcantar asks, what is your ultimate career goal? Honestly, what I'm doing right now is pretty awesome, and I could see myself doing this for a really long time. But if I was to expand into like a different area or something, I would love to do like something like a makeup line would be really, really cool. Because I am really picky, and I have things that I really love, and I have stuff that, you know, are what I prefer. And if I could like, you know, clump it up into one makeup line by myself, like the Carah Amelie makeup line, I think it would be really cool and really, really fun. But it is a lot of work, and I definitely don't have that much time on my hands these days. So who knows? But right now I am extremely happy with what I'm doing, and if I just did this for the rest of my life, it would be pretty awesome. So, okay, somebody asks, would you ever discuss your past struggles with an eating disorder with your girls? Only asking because you said make them good questions. This is something I've thought about a lot, because, you know, eating disorders are genetic, which some of you guys may not know. A lot of times, or like not genetic, but like hereditary, is that the right word? So usually, like, if a parent has one, the daughters are more likely to have one, which is really scary, and I hate thinking about that. But, you know, if the girls don't struggle with those kinds of things, then I probably won't talk about it until they get older, to an age where I feel like they're comfortable with themselves. They're really, you know, like aware, like self-aware and comfortable and confident, and I feel like they're ready to hear it. I definitely don't want to discuss it like just randomly out of the blue, especially if it's too early and they're not ready to hear those types of things or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure once they get into high school, they're going to be self-conscious, and they're going to have body struggles, and they're going to think about those types of things sometimes. But I definitely don't want to like not encourage, because I wouldn't encourage something, but like plant a seed, if that makes sense at all. So if they ask, or if they're old enough, like, you know, out of school, and they're like adult age where they're comfortable and confident, and I feel like they're ready to hear those types of things, I definitely would consider it. But I definitely don't plan on just bringing it up when they're young or talking about it if I don't feel like they need it, just because I don't want to plant any type of seed in their brain, if that makes sense. I don't know if that explains it really, because it is a really sensitive subject, especially for teenage girls, you know, and I hope that I can raise them to be comfortable and confident and comfortable with food and comfortable with what they eat and able to, like, you know, understand health and stuff like that. That's my ultimate goal, I think. So I mean, in the long run, that's kind of my plans. So whatever happens, happens, but we'll just kind of have to see. I think it just kind of depends on like the situation, you know what I mean? So that is it for my Q&A for this session. I hope you guys liked it, and let me know if you like these Q&As and if I should continue to do them. I love doing them. I think it's fun to just kind of sit down and talk to you guys and just kind of talk about random things in my life going on. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this, and I think that's pretty much it, guys. So I will talk to you in my next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm always uploading to my Instagram and my Twitter, and it's just a really fun place to get a little bit more Carah if you're not getting enough already. So I will talk to you guys in my next video, and I love you, and that's it. Bye. Mwah.